Alright, what's going on guys? The Negro Shotty here, and today I'm going to be showcasing a Pokemon style engine that I've been working on for the past year. So, for the past year I've been working on this Pokemon style game. I was kind of inspired to work on it by two things happening in the past year. So last year, Pokemon Go came out, and we all know that the Pokemon Go craze, there was this big Pokemon Go craze, and then Pokemon Uranium, a Pokemon fan game, got shut down by Nintendo. And these two things happening last year kind of inspired me to kind of test my skills in Game Maker and to see if I can make a Pokemon game, or at least something similar to that. And what I came up with is something that's kind of a it's kind of amalgamation of it's kind of a it's kind of a fusion of Pokemon, Digimon. If you've read this manga called Legends, it's a little bit of that thrown in there. I kind of want to make a very unique Pokemon style kind of monster capture type of game. And with this, I've gotten a lot of things done, and I kind of just want to show that off here. And if there's anybody that knows how to really code in Game Maker, and if you know how to do overworld, if you know how to really code RPG overworld, hit me up. Let me know, because I've I'm pretty good. It's weird because I'm pretty good at like the complex stuff. Like I got the battle system down just about, but it's the overworld stuff. It's like the overworld RPG, moving up and down the overworld, that's kind of tripping me up. It's something that I don't really have a lot of experience with. And just to give you a little bit of backstory about my history with using Game Maker, I've used Game Maker for, I guess you can say that I have 7 years of experience using Game Maker, but I did stop using Game Maker as soon as I graduated high school back in 2011, and I started using it again in 2016 to start working on some games again. And with this project, I want to make something that is completely original, a completely original IP. And with all the games that I'm kind of working on right now, and that's pretty much the reason why I haven't really done a lot of YouTube videos like I used to back the last few years, is because I've just been working on basically kind of making my own games, because I kind of want to do my own thing, really. But yeah, enough talking. So I'm gonna go ahead and show off a few of the things that I have. Just to note right now, everything that you see here is obviously a placeholder, just placeholder sprites, placeholder art. I'm going to need an artist and a spriter and all that other stuff. But right now, I'm the only programmer on this. Like I said, I was really doing this just to kind of test my skills, kind of see if I can code a Pokemon, uh, Digimon type of game. And I think I did pretty good for somebody who has never coded a RPG before. In the past, I've done like fan games and stuff, Naruto fan games, and just really weird stuff when I was a kid, when I was like 14 or whatever. But now I really just want to do a lot of original IP and stuff. So first thing I'm going to show you guys is the pause menu, and I guess this might in the full game. I don't really have a full story or anything. I have a few different ideas that I'm going to, hopefully I would like to get a team together, and I guess I'll talk to you guys a little bit about uh, if you want to help out this project, because this is very early development. Actually, I didn't really know if I wanted to go forward with just making a game out of this engine, because I was kind of just doing it for fun. But honestly, there are people out there that would love to make their own Pokemon game. And the state of the Pokemon games now, with Pokemon Sun and Moon, Pokemon Sun and Moon are hot garbage to me. I don't like any of the new Pokemon games. Pokemon hasn't been good. Pokemon, to me, honestly, Pokemon hasn't been good since Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, and really Pokemon Gold and Silver were really like the best generation, and that is what if I decide to really go ahead with this and really make a full game out of this, I would really draw a lot of inspiration from Pokemon Gold and Silver. But anyway, enough talking. So this is basically going to be like the pause menu and everything. And when you get out of the pause menu, I want there to be like a transition, and I know how to do it. I just haven't coded it yet. But okay, so this is the pause menu, and as you can see, it's pretty slick. It's pretty slick. I did all of this in like, I think it took me like at least maybe 3 to 4 hours to kind of figure this out. So I don't have a lot of different things coded as far as the menu goes. You can exit out the menu, and you can go inside your bag. And let me go ahead and spawn some items here. I have the entire bag system is actually working. The entire bag system works. You can deposit, or you can not deposit. You can discard an item as many as you want. So I got the discarding system. Like the entire bag system is actually working in this game, and this actually took me a long time as far as the bag system. That was one of the complex challenges that I kind of faced with this. But yeah, it's pretty much fully working. We also, as you can see, I have some transitions also going. The settings isn't working right now. I don't really have that working. Let's go look at our monsters right quick. So this is something that I was really surprised I was able to do. So I just coded in switching. You can switch the position of your monsters. I only have 3 monsters coded in this game, but it's not. I don't have. Well, I'll get into the AI. I'll kind of talk about the AI later, but I don't have the AI fully coded because I don't have all the attacks kind of planned out. I really do need help with this if I do decide to kind of go forward with this. And if you're actually interested in like if you would actually want to make your own Pokemon style type of game or whatever, feel free to hit me up because I could use some help and we can collaborate on this because I feel as though a game like this, especially an indie game, an indie Pokemon game, that would pretty much require a lot of people or a lot of like a big team working on it. I have another project in development that I really want to just do myself, but as far as this goes, I definitely are like I would definitely need help with this. So let's go ahead and because I'm just showing you that you can basically switch your monster positions. So we got the switching and that works. So let's go and look at the stats of our monsters. So for this, I kind of modeled it a little bit after the Game Boy Advance games. So as you can see, you can scroll through all your monsters. You can kind of switch between the pages, or at least I just refer to them as pages. So you can kind of switch between the pages, and you can see like the stats of your monsters and everything, and you can press up and down to kind of look through your different monsters. Just like in Pokemon and also in Digimon, in the game they have personalities like monster could be like aggressive, cowardly, patient, brave. I forgot some of the other ones I used, but there's like 12 or 13 personalities. And the way that I use the personalities in this game is pretty much similar to like Ruby and Sapphire. And I just wanted to go ahead and just show you all of the just all the pages. I kind of want to run down what all the pages are is basically showing you. So in this game, instead of well, I'll kind of get into the battle system later, but you basically have these stats here. You have your attack, which is kind of like your physical attack, and defense, your physical defense, tech attack, in which your skills in this game are called techs, and techs is basically short for techniques. So techs, techniques, and you have your tech attack and your tech defense. Your tech attack is basically that stat so that stat affects your techniques that you use, and tech defense affects the damage that you take from a technique used by your enemy. And so let's go into the next page. So next page. Okay, so here are your techs. He has static shock, which is like an electric move, charge, and howl. And then, okay, so this is something that I know that Pokemon doesn't do this, and I don't think that Digimon also uses. I don't think that Digimon uses resistances either. And this kind of mechanic is something that I kind of stole it from Legends. If you have read this manga called Legends, if you haven't read this manga, you should go read it, especially if you like stuff like Pokemon. It is really unique, and like this mechanic is something that I kind of stole from that. Basically, every monster in the game has different resistances, and there's different types in the game. I should have actually ran down the types. I should have actually ran down the types beforehand, so forgive me for that. So hold on 1 second. I gotta look on my phone for this because I wrote all this stuff down because I did not want to forget anything. So there are different types in this game. As you can see, pyro, aqua, plant, lightning, wind, earth, melee, and spirit. So those are the types in this game. And you can probably tell what I'm kind of doing with the types. Spirit is basically ghost, and melee is basically like fighting. Plant is basically grass. Wind is kind of like flying almost. Yeah, so you kind of get the point. Uh, and something that I really want to stress with my game is the importance of kind of that bond between the tamer, the player character, your trainer, and the monster, your monsters itself, and something that I really want to do, which is inspired by that manga legends that I referred to, is basically you're gonna be able to go into these facilities in the game and boost these resistance stats. And what the resistance does is basically reduce the damage of a specific element. So and it goes up to 20% if you're actually holding a certain item. And so what the resistance is, so like for example, this monster, if we go back, let me see here. Okay, so, and I'm just skipping ahead to the other page. So, if you notice right here, the primary type is lightning, and lightning, that means he's basically like electric. He's like an electric type, right? And so, since he's a lightning type, his lightning resistance is already 15% automatically. But then when you have a monster that is like a normal type, which I refer to normal types as neutrals. A neutral type starts out with zero, basically zero resistance for all of its stats. And like I said a few seconds ago, the way you're going to be able to boost those stats is to basically go into a facility and train, and you basically have to train against a certain type. So, for example, let's say I wanted to boost my earth resistance. I would have to fight a bunch of earth monsters in that facility to kind of boost my resistance for that specific element. So hopefully I'm kind of making sense here. So yeah, so you kind of get the gist of what these pages do. We had special abilities, which was also something that was introduced in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, and yeah, that's pretty much everything that I have to go under to cover right now. So we're gonna get into a battle, so I can kind of show off the battle system. Well, actually, yeah. Let's get into a battle real quick. And so what I have so far, and as you can see, the way I'm moving around, the movement isn't like traditional RPG, like the traditional Pokemon movement, and that's kind of what I want, and that's what I kind of need help. I need help with, and so if you're capable of doing overworld movement and stuff, uh, and you're kind of interested in this project, let me know. Just let me know if you want to help me out, man. But okay, so with this, I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep the that whole thing with like you throw out the Pokeball and stuff like that. I'll get into like the capture mechanics and everything. So let me go ahead and cover what all of these different options are. So I kind of don't want to talk about the stances, but there's going to be different stances in this game, and the stances affect your stats. That's all I'm going to say about that. Because I kind of want to leave that. I kind of want to leave that mechanic. I kind of want to leave a mystery to that mechanic. I don't want to talk about that right now. Uh, with the attack option, just like in a traditional RPG, you can just attack your basically attack the opponent without using a skill. So if we press attack, and this attack that the enemy just used, it's not coded in yet. I haven't coded that, but the I completely coded the AI to the point where I can basically give it any. I can code in any move right now. Like the AI works pretty much. And so I just attacked him. And when you press attack, basically all you do is tackle. Basically, tackle is the default move in this game. So when you press it, when you press attack, oops, I accidentally pressed a different button. My fault. So when you press attack, you'll notice that the game says that that your monster tackled the opponent. And so that's basically the default tackle. So as you can see, the enemy's monster's health is uh, almost all the way gone. So what we're gonna do now, let's try to capture it. And so the capture mechanic, this is something that I might need to work on, or I might need to change, because I don't want this game. I wouldn't want to make it too similar to Pokemon. Like, this is a challenge that I'm kind of facing, because I don't want it to be similar to Pokemon, where you have to throw a Pokeball out. And I kind of don't want to use the same thing that Digimon does with like the scanning, with like the scanning mechanic, where like you have to build up like 100% scan or whatever to kind of capture the monster. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but right now the capturing works. But if I do decide to have the capturing like the way it is, I would definitely have to change it. So basically, I just captured a monster. Uh, One thing that I do have coded, you can actually nickname your monster. So let's nickname the monster Andy. So and something that I've also coded in is, and I actually just finished this. Well, I'm almost done. I am almost done. I'm like 90% done. Is the storage system, which I'll show off the storage system in a minute. So it says that our party is full, so it's gonna send the monster to storage. And let's go ahead and go to storage. if I remember correctly, what button did I have this thing on? Oh, nah, never mind. I know what it was. I had to press this button. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our monster out. Well, first, our party is full. Our party is full, so we're gonna have to empty it. We can send this monster to storage, and we can send Andy to the party. And as you can see, if I go to show info, this is the same exact monster that we just fought. And you see where his health is. I don't have his special ability coded or anything like that. This monster isn't fully coded yet, so I'm not gonna try to fight with that. And basically everything works. Everything works in here. So we can deposit our monster like you saw before. We can send to storage. We can withdraw. We can withdraw a monster, which we just did. We can move a monster. We can move a monster to a different box. So in this game, you would have like 10 different boxes, right? And basically each of the 10 boxes can hold up to 20 monsters. So I can go all the way down, I can scroll down, I can scroll up. And let's say I want to move this monster to box 4. We can do that. And let's say I want to name one of my boxes. We can do that also. Let's just give it a weird name. Let's give it a weird name. Let's give it eh, for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna give it a random name. So we just named our box trash, and we can go and look at the box, and the box is called trash. And we can name any of the boxes that we want to basically name. And actually, okay. And we can also abandon a monster. And abandoning a monster is basically releasing it. It's basically releasing it to the wild. So we can get rid of this monster, and it's gone forever. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have coded right now. And as you can see, that's a lot. That is freaking a lot. And I did all this in a year by myself without any experience doing RPGs. And we can heal that monster that we have. We can heal it again. But yeah, pretty much I have something that completely works right now. I still have to I still have to redo some of the code and stuff and add in attacks and stuff. But what I need help with is mainly the overworld and maybe a few other things. I could definitely use some people to kind of bounce some ideas off of and stuff and really kind of flesh this out into a proper game. So thank you guys for watching this video. I apologize if the video was too long or anything like that. Let me know what you guys think about this, about you know the about what I've shown so far in this game, so far in this little demonstration. Uh, and like I said, if you're interested in helping out, let me know what you then God man, I can't even speak right now. I apologize. It's really late when I'm recording this. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, so I apologize. Uh, if you're interested if you're interested in helping me out, let me know. Thank you guys for watching. I'm about to take my butt to sleep. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video, subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.